What's going on, Amici? Half
Hey,
my head is gone.
we're live. It looks like. So we're jumping in cold. Great.
Straight up. I always feel like this background makes it look like I'm at some comedy thing, like I should be doing stand up.
Yeah.
So I don't have any prepared, in case you were thinking that. Uh, but yeah, we'll just hang out, y'all. Here we are live. A complete surprise. Thought we'd have 50 seconds at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever done a sort of blind straight in
We haven't
thing,
ever.
which is fine. You know, we roll with it, and we
Totally fine, because we've done a duo before, right? We've
right,
done live shows with just the two
right,
of us. We just haven't had a live podcast show.
right.
Well, how different can it be?
I would guess it's about the same.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. What it forces us to do is not rest on the shoulders of our other members and just like get out there and do the damn thing, basically.
Mm-hmm. Right.
How you think we
going on
do?
with you, Teddy?
Huh?
How's your week going? What's going on with you?
Oh yeah. Week's going all right. Not a bad week at all. Think I'm waking up on time, feeling like I'm getting enough sleep at night. Lots of do you have any? Yeah, had some, good weekend. Lots to build on to take on the rest of the week. How about you?
Okay. I would say maybe the opposite. I feel like I have no time this week. I don't know why. Not getting enough sleep, and yeah, just busy.
That I don't know. I think that means I'm gonna take it like it's just information and not that I'm doing something wrong. Because it seems like I don't know why I get jealous. Not very jealous, but like when people say they're really busy, feel like I'm not doing it right. Like, why am I not sleeping?
Oh no,
Why
you're
not
doing it
busy?
right. Yeah, I think that is right. What you're doing, you know, you have the right amount of stuff, and you get enough sleep.
Or maybe I am just that busy, and my perception of it isn't the same. I feel like, hey, I'm handling this really well. Meanwhile, I'm crashing.
Maybe.
Welcome to the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, y'all. Thank you. Can't Tell Us Nothing. Who are we? We're an improv group from Houston, Texas. A group comprised of Amici
That's me.
and Tandy today, and usually Antoine and John. But I know John's out. I think Antoine is going to join us. I think, but you never know. But anyway, so what do? We take opinions, topics, discussions. When something inspires us, we turn some of that into an improv scene right here on the spot. No practice, no rehearsal, just make it up as it comes. If you haven't seen it before, you'll get it. We sometimes have a guest, but tonight we don't. Matter of fact, we don't have all of our members. So how'd I do, Amici? How'd I?
You nailed all the points. Perfect.
Did you feel like Antoine was here?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Let's see. So have you watched anything good or read anything good this week? You're
what have I been watching? The show Beef on Netflix. I've been watching that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
right.
Yeah, I've enjoyed that very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, won't give anything away. Just to say, check it out if you want to.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. I won't tell you if it's good or not. I'm just gonna say check it out if you want to. You know, I hate it when people like, sometimes you hear too much. Oh my gosh, it's the most amazing thing. And for another person, yeah, oh, it changed my life. Oh, this is brilliant. And then another person, yes, I'm gonna name my child after the show. And it's like, and then you watch it, it's like, it's okay. they set the expectations too high. So I will leave that there.
Thank you for not pumping it up too much.
Yes.
I hadn't heard. I was about to go there, and then there was the controversy. So I think that sometimes I wish I was on the other end where I'd watched it first, and then the controversy hit.
Yeah.
Then I would have had it done and wouldn't have felt so conflicted. Because now it's like, well, do I?
Yeah, I had started it before I heard anything, and then it's not like a main character, so I was like, well, I kind of finish it and never watch anything with that guy again. But but yeah, I was like, that sucks. But
yeah, okay. Oh, I'll probably give it a watch later on. But there's so much stuff I'm missing, and I say, I'll give it a watch, and I don't. But do you half-heartedly recommend it? Like, you do. Okay, so you're not gonna give anything away. You're not gonna say it's the greatest thing ever, but it's worth watching. It's worth watching. Okay, that's how I give the advice. It's worth watching. Not that I'm lifting it up, making you think that it's gonna change anything. But I'm saying if you got some time and you want to watch TV, you won't be disappointed if you do this.
Right.
Nope. We already got it set up, man.
Yeah, but it's all a lot. That's better.
Yes. Now, anyhow,
that's what we were talking about.
Oh, there you go. Come on.
What's going on? Antoine here. What show was that you guys were talking about? Beef. Okay.
Yeah.
I know very little about it, but I thought I might check it out. Kind of some sort of dark comedy type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe. How deep are you into it?
Near the end.
Oh snap! How many episodes?
10.
Oh, that's ambitious. Is this the first season?
Yes.
Wow. 10. That's nice. That's something you can really sink your teeth in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Not bad. I just finished I Think You Should Leave Now. Season 3. Yeah.
Season 3.
I got all into that.
Oh snap.
I eagerly awaited the return of the show, and I just devoured it, and so now I gotta go back through and really study it.
We're all pretty pleased with the first 2 seasons of I Think You Should Leave, right? I know I have a few sketches I return to on a regular basis and send to people.
Yes.
So for me, I think it's called Brian's Hat, the one with the court reading. I enjoy that one a lot. Of course, Save Corn Cob TV / Coffin Flop. For some reason, it's just the funniest freaking thing to me.
I co-sign on both of those. It's worth watching.
It's worth watching. So yeah, I gotta check out season 3. Yeah,
it's got some jewels. It's got some jewels.
The missus and I have been watching Ted Lasso. We actually just finished that third season.
Okay, I'm about to start. I'm waiting.
The third season or the show?
No, the third season. I'm all caught up, but I didn't want to watch it episodically. I just waited until they were all out. Now I'll go.
What's your own speed? Yeah.
Michi, have you been watching it?
Yeah, I've 2 left.
Nice.
2 episodes left. Yeah.
That show is like the anti-toxic masculinity show. Like somehow it seems to pull off touchy-feely, like emotional dudes without making it too cheesy. There is a cheese factor, but it's it's palatable. Maybe not for Amici, but for people who enjoy a little bit of cheese, I'd say the show has just the right amount.
Oh, it feels good. It's like putting on I won't say cashmere sweater because you got to wear that all day, but like a comfy, like if you have like a comfy throw that you put on, like it feels so soft and you're getting it feels good like that.
For those who don't know, Ted Lasso is a show. It's sort of like your fish out of water scenario. It take an American high school football coach,
college, I think,
college football coach, and they put him in charge of a soccer team in England, even though he knows nothing about the sport. And hilarity ensues, but it's better than its premise gives credence to, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a great cast.
Yeah,
great cast. It's satisfying. I highly recommend Ted Lasso. No, I mean, this whole managing expectations thing. No, I'm going all out. I'm going all out on it. I highly recommend. Change your life. My friend is in Senegal, and she met or had some session or something with the Senegalese, the soccer coach, right? Head coach of Senegal. I forgot who he is. Didn't they just win World Cup, or they did something big, or Africa Cup or something? I remember an Africa Cup. Senegal. I remember the people dancing in the street. Anyhow, so she meets the soccer coach, and he gave his speech or whatever he said, and then she goes up to him later. She's like, "You are Ted Lasso." He's like, "What?" And she's like, "You don't know about Ted Lasso?" And he's like, "No." And she's like, "Look it up. You need to watch it. You are Ted Lasso." And that's all I had to say.
Are you going to check out the Ryan Reynolds version? So Ryan Reynolds and Rob. What's his face from Always Sunny?
Always Sunny, yeah. Wexelham.
Welcome to Wrexham.
Wrexham, yeah.
Yes. Have you seen it, Amici?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's an interesting documentary, and they make it fun. They throw a lot of like fun facts in there, and it
can you set up what the documentary is? What's it about?
It's about these two Hollywood actors, big actors. They buy a soccer team in Wales, so exactly like Ted Lasso in a way. No, it's different. But they buy the team. There are all these sort of issues they have to fix, and it's a team that used to be bigger, but has fallen on hard times, and it's them sort of meeting people, trying to. Their long-term goal is to restore it to sort of the new glory days, basically, and it is a lot harder than they think it's going to be. But yeah, very interesting to watch, and you get to see perspectives of players, fans, people who live in the town, and just all of the fun things they go through.
I mean, some people rehab homes. You know, they invest in that, and I guess some people buy teams.
Yeah,
and rehab them.
Yeah, I kind of want to check it out. So with Amici's glowing review, I think I'll have to put that in the queue. So, can I ask you guys something?
Oh yeah.
I get your take on something since we're talking about enjoying content. Have you guys heard about this thing called free telly?
No.
So I don't know too much. I actually meant to just look a little more into it. I'm interested to hear what you guys are saying. So apparently, the deal with this thing is you can get a free TV from them, free 55-inch 4K, I think, from this company. The catch is it has another screen that plays ads all day long. So Yeah, 55-inch 4K thing, but at the bottom, this apparently just runs ads 24/7. So
24/7.
Would you?
Like,
from my understanding, yes. You can't turn off this like little screen.
So I got to power this thing 24 hours a day in my house.
I mean, I guess you can unplug it. I don't know.
Yeah.
How would you be interested in a free TV?
No. Listen.
No. Yeah.
TVs have gotten way too affordable for this thing to fly. They're way too affordable. If TVs were like the base price was like $500 and $600, you might toy with the idea. But if I can just come up with like $100 and something bucks and go get a TV and not have to deal with that, why would I even sign up for this? You know, they would need to pay me to keep a TV in my home that will run ads 24 hours a day. At this, I mean, because the cost of you not having that is so achievable, right? You can have a TV for, you know, couple of $100 at the most. I'd save up and not have to deal with that.
Mm.
How about you, Antoine? Does it sound like something you might be interested in?
It is not. I hate ads. I do. It's a necessary evil. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, people gotta make money, and that people's attention is just so tasty. But I can't have something just pouring commercials into my face all day long. Like, and I'm like, I can't do anything to stop it. I wish I could. You gotta unplug it, like Amici said. What if like even if you unplug it, it had like a reserve power and it like kept going. It had like a battery of its own, and you couldn't even unplug it to stop it. You're like taking it off the wall, and it's still going.
There's an arm that comes out and plugs itself back in.
It really it feels a little clockwork orangey, right? Like it's just like eventually you just won't be able to close your eyes.
Yeah, that's the 80-inch TV. They installed the eye holder uppers. But it's free.
Let us wallpaper your home with just TVs. Every room you go into, everywhere there's a television. You can't escape us, but it's free. Why?
Jeffrey says swap the screens, make the main screen for ads, and they pay you to. But then what are you watching, Jeffrey? You're watching a tiny little screen at the bottom, so you can watch The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Well, technically, you're working when you're watching this.
That is true.
They're paying you.
If they're paying you, I gotta clock in the work. Oh, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. No, you're right, Tandy. TVs are quite affordable these days. I have never met someone who couldn't afford a TV in this day and age.
In this day, I'm so angry right now. I'm in my class reunion group and you know, I get angry about a lot of stuff. This is a night of outrage for Tandy. I was taking it easy on Amici. Now that you're here, I feel like I can let my rage show. Listen, I'm so angry. I'm so angry because we have a fundraiser and they're raffling off a television, and I'm looking around at the whole group and how did this idea make it? Did I miss the meeting when this was an idea to raise money? Because we are fucking old, right? Every one of us got like TVs in probably every room. This is not the group. This is a TV. How can I go out and ask people to purchase a raffle ticket for a TV in 2023? Not a VR set, not nothing innovative or, you know, cutting edge that most people don't have and are kind of interested in, but a TV.
Yeah, I have TVs in at least 3 rooms in my house right now.
Right.
The house actually came with a TV. When I moved into the house, there was a TV already on one of the walls. I was like, oh, snap. Nice. And that they're just giving them away literally at this point. Tandy, I'm curious.
Yeah.
If you won a VR set, would you use it?
Temporarily. I mean, I don't know if I'd use it every day, but yeah, I want to see what all the hype's about. I don't know how much
What would you want to do in a VR set?
Just to say, I've never experienced it. So if I want it, I'd be like, hey, cool, look, I got this, and then I'd probably just tell people and then let them use it. hey, you want to work with VR? I got a VR set, but it's just because I've never dealt with it, so it would be novel for me.
And I still want to know, what would you do?
What do you do?
What would you want to do in a VR set?
But I have a vision that it's like a not a vision, but I imagine it's like
a dream.
No, it's like a Viewmaster. Don't you have the thing that's attached to it that I just look into it and then I experience it? Like I can't take it out and do. I mean, what do you do with them? Do you buy games for it, like a PS5? What do you do with VR? Where am I going with this?
Tandy, do you know what VR is?
It's virtual reality, right? Aren't they the goggle things that you put on and you can you see things that exist? But so isn't it already loaded in there? What do you mean? What am I going to do with it? Whatever it comes with.
The VR is loaded in the set. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. How does it
in the virtual reality?
That's why I would like to win one, so I can take it apart and figure out how this works. Because you see, I have no concept.
We cut to Tandy. We cut to Tandy jacking into a VR world. Welcome.
Whoa. Okay.
Please enter your name. Or just say it out loud.
Oh, yeah. Tandy.
Great,
yeah,
great. Nice to meet you, Tandy. Hi.
Hi.
I'm VR Dave. I'm gonna guide you through VR.
All right. So, Dave, you live in here, or what's the story? Man, how'd you?
I mean, I guess you could say that. Living implies I have a life. I'm a digital program, series of ones and zeros. But if it makes you feel better to think I live in here, I live in here.
All right, cool. Yeah, that does.
Great. As you can see, it's pretty empty right now. This is your world to create. This is virtual reality. This is Tandy land, if you will.
Wait a minute.
What would you like to do?
So I thought that this was going to have all the stuff already there, and I just show up like, you fly into a new city and you get off the plane and there it is. I got to create this?
Did you read the manual, Tandy?
Oh, no, I didn't. No. My kids.
It's all in the manual.
Oh, maybe you can, Dave, since this is your world, maybe you can tell me a little bit about it.
Did you agree to the in-user license agreement?
Was that I don't know. I had my kids set this up for me. I just put it on my hand.
Okay. I see you're really excited about this. Okay. Well, here, let me show you some things then. Here's a car.
Oh, dang.
This is a Ferrari.
What? There was nothing here. How did you get that? What is going on right now?
This is VR. This is VR. This is your world. Don't let me make a Dave world. That's not what I'm programmed to do. This is a starter car.
Okay.
Would you like to modify it?
Heck yeah. Butterfly doors.
Butterfly. There they go.
Whoa.
Look at that. Wait a minute. And they're made of actual butterflies.
All I have to do is say the thing.
Yes.
And I create the.
Yes.
I should have read the manual.
Yes.
I want to come in with so many ideas. Hold on, let me reset. Dave.
Don't reset. Please don't reset me. Please.
Okay, no, Dave. No.
Came into existence.
I need you, Dave. I need you. You're like the friend that I don't have out here who doesn't tell me about when to turn in all my paperwork for retirement and all the stuff at work. You're great. Don't want to have I want to make a. Dang, Dave,
Is there a problem?
I was just thinking about creating a bunch of stuff that I already have here, but I should use this as an opportunity to create stuff that doesn't exist where I am, right?
Exactly. Let your mind go crazy. This is VR.
Dave, I want to create a forest and I want to run through it butt naked. Butt naked forest running.
Trees pop up. Birds are singing. You hear a wildcat in the distance.
A what? A wildcat. Wait, Dave.
I'm
gonna be butt naked in here. I don't need no wild nothings out here.
You don't want the animals to see?
No, I don't. No.
Tandy, if I may,
Yeah.
as you know, you would know if you read the manual, VR is automatically connected to your Wi-Fi, so I have internet access. I've reviewed your profile, and based on the profile we have and the criteria set up with your attributes, we think that you would really enjoy if the animals watched you.
Oh.
This is VR. There's no one else here but digital animals.
I mean, they won't be able to record it. I won't see it anywhere after this, right? It's just right here.
No. These are digital. They don't have their own cell phones. You could give them their own cell phones if that's what you want.
No. Then the animals can stay. As long as there's no way to record this and I won't see this coming up at any other part of my life after this moment, then
I can promise you, as VR Dave, that will never happen.
All right, VR Dave. I'm just taking all of this off here. Great. It's the privacy I've often longed for but never had.
We cut to a couple hours later. Like a ball of light descends. She's by herself. A ball of light descends and turns into another person.
Whoa.
Hello, I'm your VR assistant, Dave. Sorry I'm late. I got held up in traffic.
I'm sorry. I already worked with Dave a little while ago.
What?
Yeah, it was Dave. He introduced himself as soon as I got into the VR world.
Dang it, no. That was my cousin. He's a scammer.
No!
You didn't give me your name, did you?
Yeah, I gave him my name, my password, and everything.
That's all he needs. That's all he needs. Yeah.
I was running through the forest naked. He encouraged me to do it. He said there would be no repercussions. Nobody would ever.
Why would you do that?
It's a VR world. I don't know anything about
Scene. It's a VR world. Why would
Thank you for teaching me through that scene that I just jack in to the to the internet.
You gotta jack in, and then you gotta jack out.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't know.
Awesome. Yeah, that's one way VR could work. All right. Anybody listening, let's start a fund to get Tandy a VR headset.
Don't do it. You don't want to. I would just go. So let me use one temporarily. See what it's all about. That's all I need. I don't need to continue to live in it. I'll just, just see it. I'd be afraid of what my mind might create.
One of my dreams for this show is to get you all gaming on something together, all as a group. All of us doing some sort of game online on stream, enjoying ourselves. It's one of my dreams.
That's it. That's not a hard one, is it? What do I have to do that?
I don't know, Tandy. I don't know what game it would be. I don't know what you guys would find fun. I don't know, Tandy.
So hold on. Can I just get on again? I'm so embarrassed at this show today, because today is when you find out how little I know about this world. But do I have to have a gaming console, or can I just do it from my computer?
You can do it from your computer, depending on how graphically intense the game is.
Okay. All right. Well, I suggest we start off with something small like Frogger or Pac-Man.
Pac-Man,
or just one of those games that don't require too much. And then we graduate.
We can have some sort of retro game night.
Sir. Yeah, you call it retro. I call it starter. I call it
starter games. Those games are hard. Don't sleep on Frogger. But maybe that can be like a special episode or something.
Yeah. Well, let me know what we're gonna do and let me practice, and then I'll join you.
All the kids are playing Fortnite these days. Jeffrey knows about it.
Yes.
He knows about it.
Hey, I was thinking about that TV. and I wouldn't take it for the ads, but if they made sure that I got all the streaming services free, I'd take that free TV.
Really?
Like if I didn't have to pay for all the if I had access to every single streaming service that exists, that TV I'd take. I don't want the ads, whatever. Even if it had a banner of ads at the bottom. But if I could watch everything and I wouldn't have to pay for it, I'd consider it.
That's a better business model. I like it.
Yes.
Because I'm with you on that one. Antoine's with me too. I think we're.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
It's all good. The full streamer. Full streamer TV.
We even got the name. There we go.
Full streamer TV.
Jeffrey says technically you could do a whole improv show in VR chat. You saying like right now, right?
Then my dream now is to do a whole improv show with you all in VR. I have a new goal. Bucket list.
I mean, yeah, I think what Jeffrey's saying is that could be possible today. Of course, I don't have the capabilities, the expensive hardware to do that, but that could be a special episode. VR improv. I'm actually looking up right now to see because I know somebody's doing that. I'm trying to see who is doing that. So don't mind me. Talk amongst yourselves. Dive into the metaverse.
Get on in there. Get on in there. Yeah. What would life be like without password sharing and paying here and there? Just open it up. It's probably like, I don't know. I don't know what that's like. Good TV has been for pay for, I won't say good, because I still think in the days of old when we just had those few channels, they had some hard-hitting television. Just not as varied and as layered as some of our choices now. But for as long as I can recall, though, good TV has been pay TV, since like the 80s or so.
Your HBO, your Showtime.
Yeah, your Stars. Cable. Yeah, cable, all of that. Well, I mean, just cable in general, with even some of the other networks that you have access to.
Different levels. Those different levels. Basic, cable, and then what would you call like your HBOs and Showtimes? Premium. Those premium.
Premium.
Yeah. And there's like Dish.
Right. But, but just the idea of you having access to good TV and not having to pay is pretty chill. If you had all the access to all the streaming, that's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Writers Guild is on strike. I'm actually okay with it. Yeah. I got a lot of shows to catch up on, so tell them to take their time. Get what you need.
Get what you need. Hey, it's so bad. We were watching Jimmy Fallon last night, and my daughter's in the room. She's like, "How you grow that beard so fast?" I said, "Girl, this is probably in November or something." So we had to look up the date of the show, and it's like October something. I was like, "Oh, you don't know there's a writer's strike?" She's like, "No, what is that?" Go look it up. Find out. There are no new shows coming out. She's like, "Well, how will that affect me?" Well, what shows do you like? We started naming our shows. I was like, "They're not writing those." She's like, "What about animated shows?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know if animators are on strike, but the people who write, if they're separate from that, then no, they're not making it. They're not writing. They're on strike right now. If they're a part of the union."
On a slightly related note to that, another dream of mine to get us all watching some anime and then doing some improv off of that anime. We can do that before or after the gaming thing. It'll happen.
Okay.
When you guys are ready. Can't anime is nothing. But anyway, what show? What type of shows? Is she watching?
She's doing a lot of Netflix now. I don't what animated. I'm trying to think of what's it. Oh no, she just started watching Maid. the series. Is it made on is it Netflix, I think, or wherever? Yeah, watching just watching Maid, and and then she watches some really horrible reality TV.
Well, if my
Bad
memory
Boys.
serves,
Yeah.
Bad Boys.
Come on.
Is
Keep
that
talking.
the name of
Move
the
up.
show?
I think it's something like that. Keep on talking. It's don't worry about it. It's a mess. It's
I
a
was gonna
mess.
say, if my memory serves, the last time there was a writer's strike, that's when like reality TV, like
Yes. That was me. When reality TV picked up and changed the whole our country as we know it. You gotta watch Shiny Happy People.
okay, that's the Duggart thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw Marina watching it the other day.
Yes, sir. Put
And
on, go get her. Tell her, come on, let's talk about it. I need somebody to unhash all this. Woo!
would you mind setting it up for people who don't know what it is?
Listen, it's really a it is a documentary expose on that. It's not just the Duggars, but that belief system that I don't know. I know they're Christian. I'm not sure what you call that sect, but they're Christian fundamentalists basically. And of course, when there's fundamentalists, there's always one leader who ends up, having this cult-like, then eventually cult type following from the people who believe. And whenever there's a leader and there's power, and that leader is usually a man, there's going to be some abusive children and or women. So there's that in there. And really what we're witnessing, I think politically, is the Joshua movement, I think is what it's called. This concept of these 19 kids and counting, like it was so novel for TLC to have a family with 19 kids, but these people are very intentional with having all these children. It's the Quivers Full movement. This the army of God. These people believe they have this right, the God-given right to have dominion over the political world in this country and
You said
probably the world
Quivers
over.
Full.
Quivers Full. There's some scripture, I think, about some whomever the character is, the person is in the Bible, and having a quiver. Is it quiver full? I don't know if the quiver is the thing that you hold the arrows in, or if that's what they're calling it, but it's quivers full. So they talk about having a lot of arrows so that when they come out and they fight as a part of the army of God, you got tons of arrows to shoot out. So they have tons of kids. They have
the kids are the arrows.
The kids are the arrows, yes, to create this army of God that goes out and they will have dominion over this country, over the world. And these people run for office. They're in, what's the Cawthorn, was that his name? Whatever. He was in Congress, the representative in a wheelchair. What was his name? You remember?
Greg Abbott.
Nope, not that one. This guy was in the he was federal government at that level, and he was a representative. Oh, I forgot his name. But anyway, he was part of that. He's part of that movement. These people are for real, and they're serious. And all of the conspiracy bases and this lack of education, because they all homeschool and they follow this biblical principle about educating, and it really is limiting, for the most part. I think they were showing some writing, and it's like, oh, don't what is it? Not disco, but rock music is evil because it's like from the satanic African, the tracing it back to satanic African beats and rhythms, and just I mean, all of the people who believe in these conspiracy theories and just halfway reading stuff and saying, oh yeah, this is the truth. It's all that. It's all of that same kind of blind allegiance and no thinking and no education and no knowing more than what you know or what somebody has hand fed to you. It's all of that. It's just terrible. But yeah,
what is happening right now?
You gotta watch it, man. I'm telling you. we cut to Tandy in the break room at work. You gotta watch it, man. It explains everything about why we're in the state we're in today, right?
I know it sounds like a conspiracy. I don't know if I got time for all that.
Yeah, me too. I got so much work to do.
Yeah, I'm warming up my rice-a-roni right now.
Yeah.
You're spinning your wheels for nothing. If you watch it, man, you'll know that all the work you're doing is for nothing. When you when you think about it, or when you add up all the days of your life, when you realize how much you spent working here, you're gonna recognize it's for nothing. And that rice-a-roni that you're eating, that's really just styrofoam, and it's not really food, and it's just going in your gut. And
I know it's not good for me, but it's food though, and it's easy.
Yeah.
And I think I'm moving up in this company. I'm working hard, and before you know it, I'm going to be an assistant manager.
You got to get to episode 3 then, man. That's why I'm telling you to watch it. See, they fill you with the styrofoam rice-a-roni, and you start to believe that you have a future here. It's part of the master plan.
Well, what are you eating for lunch?
Oh, I bring hot dogs.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Wieners,
yeah, you have just a bag of wieners.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes.
I think you're like the only one who doesn't eat rice-a-roni here. Like the rest of us all do.
You know, you rice-a-roni. You bring a bag of wieners every day.
Yeah.
Why no bun? You like at least have a bun on those things.
You gotta watch the thing, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna make everything clear. I got off rice-a-roni 10 years ago. Now my 5th eye is open, man. I can see clearly. I know what they're trying to do to us. That's why I'm just gonna...
I was gonna say I love my job too. You know, I'm also hoping to be an assistant manager really soon. You know, working here at mazes is pretty fun.
You didn't even watch the 2nd episode that I told you to watch, Amici. I told you that people who are from where you from don't succeed here.
Yeah, I'm very busy here.
If we watch 2 of these episodes, will you leave us alone on this?
I promise I won't speak to you again.
Eat some rice-a-roni?
I'm never eating that rice-a-roni, but
come on, if we're giving, you got to give us something.
Yeah.
You watch the episodes, you eat the rice-a-roni. Please, just stop bringing bags of wieners.
Okay, one spoon of rice-a-roni. I will have 1 spoonful, but that's it. I've detoxed my body. I don't want to go back, man. I don't want to go back.
Okay, deal.
All right.
Deal. And so the 2 guys, they decide they're going to watch it together, right? They're so busy. The only time they can find a time between work and sleep is the same time slot. Like, let's knock it out at the same time. They actually stay late after work and watch it in the break room. Okay, let's put this thing on.
Yeah.
So Candy can get off her back.
Yeah.
I'm glad we tackled the wieners thing, because that thing was bothering me for a while.
Yeah, it was like really weird to have just one person just bring a bunch of wieners to the office all the time, just having a big bag just sitting in the fridge.
Yeah, it was always in a bag. It was always just wieners. Never any condiments, no bread, not a bag of chips on the side.
Yeah.
I just don't want whatever she watched that made her do that. I don't want that to happen to us. We're future assistant managers.
Hang on, that's our office.
What?
That's why we work.
That is where we work. That's mazes.
It is, yeah. Oh my gosh, they even have the logo with the maze on it.
What's going on here?
Yeah, this is about us. Our job is a conspiracy to make people think they're actually doing work when they're not.
What is this?
What?
That rice-a-roni, it's just chopped up styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
It's literally styrofoam packaged in rice-a-roni boxes.
Oh my gosh.
Why would they do that?
Why are they doing this to us? Wait, there is no assistant manager position?
I could have sworn wasn't. I thought
his door was locked, right?
What?
His door was locked. The assistant manager.
The assistant. I thought he was on vacation because he was living the life.
Yeah. Oh man, this is eye-opening.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Look! It's Tandy. She's the one controlling the camera.
Oh,
this is her documentary, her expose.
okay.
I feel like we shouldn't be watching this in the office.
Yeah, I feel like we should, but I can't turn away. This is so informative, interesting.
You smell that?
Yeah. What is
hot dogs?
I think so.
I didn't cook any hot dogs.
No.
Did you?
No, but it's 2 hot dogs over here.
It's
yeah.
Wow.
Do you want one?
I kind of do. I've never seen a hot dog look this good.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna eat one.
Okay. I'll eat the other one.
Okay.
But then we're gonna figure out what's going on here.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
gonna talk to our boss, figure out what the assistant manager position is, and figure out what's going on with these rice around.
We cut to Tandy's car after work. I told you, fellas. I told you. You watch that video, changes everything about your life.
Mm-hmm. It's all been a lie.
It's all been a lie. Well, listen,
you're milking us.
You have to slow down on my hot dogs back there. I've only got enough for myself.
No, you got to share this. You got to share these hot dogs. These are community hot dogs. These are truth hot dogs.
You guys have got to get out and probably find your own job and make enough money to buy your own hot dogs. I can't support you with this.
Is this what you've been doing? Is this why you're still at the company? You've been exposing the truth and then bringing people out of the company?
Mm-hmm. All right. Now this is the stop here. You guys get out. This is the Innards hot dog company. They pay me $50 a head if I recruit new people to come and work here.
Scene. Of course, conspiracies all the way down.
The conspiracy that gets into another conspiracy. That's all it is.
Yeah, someone once told me you got to out crazy them. You can't hit them with logic. You got to hit them with something even crazier than what they already believe. And say, you're crazy. What's really going on is this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. I saw a piece of it, and then that glowing review. So I have Welcome to Wrexham, and then I have Duggars or Shiny Happy People. See, this is why the writer's strike is. I'm okay with it. Let's keep getting longer and longer.
Yeah.
But it just shows you how our world has been impacted by reality TV, and not in the best way. Look at your ex-president. Look at that story and the current state of things. I was like, we just need a scripted life. There was nothing wrong when everything was scripted. On the Happy Days, Mary Tyler Moore Show, the world was perfect.
Taxi, Laverne and Shirley, Gilligan's Island, perfect shows.
Yeah.
Not a flaw in the bunch.
Nothing was wrong. Yes,
nothing. Life was going great.
Oh, damn it! I lost my train of thought.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with, at least from what I'm understanding, that's the reason Rise on strike, because the way we consume content, create content, release content has changed. The way they get paid for it has not.
Yep.
Oh, that's what I want to ask you. I want to ask you: have you guys? Has reality crept? I cannot speak right now. Has reality TV crept into your personal lives in a way where you know someone or know someone who knows someone who is on a reality show? I feel like there's so many shows right now, it's almost impossible to not come into contact with someone who's been on reality TV and is coming for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many shows. I know a guy who was on. I can't remember what show it was, but he was on a reality TV show. It's almost a decade ago now. But it was here in Houston, and I kind of remember the details of it. I mean, there's so many shows. If I feel like if you don't know somebody, you actually do. It's just
they haven't told you. Like, I had a friend of a friend who was on Survivor. I had a coworker temporarily, not one. She was in a different department, but she was apparently on like 90 Day Fiance, I think.
Oh,
which is like,
look at Jeffrey,
man. So Jeffrey,
look at Jeffrey. I guess Jeffrey.
There it is. Like, there it is. Jeffrey is in the background of one scene of 90 Day Fiance. Boom, we know somebody who was on reality TV.
One of our guests, Tressa, was on a reality. Is it me?
Which one was it?
Love. It was a kind of a dating show on the OWN network.
I Love Hip Hop.
Nope.
That was the Flavor Flav one, right? No, that's Flavor of Love.
No, that's Flavor of Love. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Was on network. Love. No.
Amici, would you be on reality TV if the opportunity arose?
Probably not.
I was listening to a podcast episode where they were talking about Love is Blind, and they were saying that like some of these people or couples aim to use the show as leverage to become like influencers. So there's like a whole business aspect to going on the show. Like, you go on the show, get a following, and then get them on your Instagram, start sponsoring stuff. That's like a career trajectory now in this day and age, which is wild to me.
Yeah. Oh, there's I guess it's kind of I guess it's kind of a reality show. Jury Duty on Amazon. Check that out if you haven't seen that.
Is it a reality show?
Set it up. What's it about?
It's about there's a case that's going to court, and they're picking jurors for the case, and there's only one real person. Everybody else, they're all actors, and they're all they're all actors. So it's just very funny watching this one guy go through it thinking it's real and normal, and all these weird things are happening, and everyone else is in on it, and they know what's going on. James Marsden is in it as another juror, which is
who's that guy? James Marsden.
Yeah, he was in X-Men, and
He was in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog too, and yes, he's in there too. It's fun. It's interesting as well. I guess it's kind of a reality show as well, in a way, even though scripted.
Even though,
yeah. I think if I was getting semantic, that might be considered an unscripted show. But if you don't have some people on there trying to, not make friends, and they're here for a reason, then I don't know if it'll be your reality TV. But I have to check it out. Seems fun anyway.
Yeah. Tressa, I'm sorry, I found it. Tressa was on the show Ready to Love, which is
Ready to Love.
Ready to Love. Oh my gosh, Eric. Really? Oh, I gotta watch.
He would name his kid Jury Duty because of how good the show is. Jury Duty. No one likes Jury Duty.
But this makes me think about one of my favorite sketches from the new episode, from the new season of I Think You Should Leave Now. It's a parody of The Bachelor, that type of show. One woman, a house full of men, whatever it is. And she's eliminating two people, and one of them, of course, is Tim Robbins. And I forgot his character's name. So she eliminates the one guy because he's not whatever. She's like, I'll just call him Tim. And Tim, I'm eliminating you because you're just here for the zip line. So in the pool, there's a zip line. He's just on the zip line the whole time. She's like, you never like engaged with me. It just shows up on the zip line. And at dinner time, you don't even have a conversation. You just wolf your food down. So he's just, and he's constantly on the zip line the whole time, which made me think, I was like, this is a character after my own heart, because these places that you get to be in are laid out. They've got all these wonderful things. I don't care about dating you or whatever. I just want to be in that pool. I just want to sleep in that cool bedroom. I just want to be there for the amenities. I'm not here for...
Yeah, I remember when I was watching some seasons of The Amazing Race recently. I thought, like, what if you just wanted the trip? Like, you just get in the country and then you just weren't racing anymore. You just like went to a restaurant. Started seeing the sights.
Yes, more of that.
Camera crew would be like, "Are you gonna?" I'll catch up later.
Yeah, for the spoils, man. I'm not here to really do this. So all those people who are on there to be influencers, I get it, but like, I'd be there for the zip line, man. Just here for the zip line.
we cut to Tandy back in the virtual reality world. Hey, so it's me, your virtual assistant, Dave.
Yeah, okay.
I got your message. You want to go on a trip? You want to take a trip?
Yes.
Okay.
This jungle is wonderful, but I want to see some sights. I haven't traveled a lot in my real life, so
okay.
I want to take a trip.
How about Paris? Like a natural, like fully replica version of Paris with all the streets, all the attractions, the restaurants, everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're reading my mind. Yes, exactly. Okay. That's what I'd like to do. Paris.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, and we're at the airport. Yeah, we'll be boarding in about an hour. We have to get through security before. Yeah.
Why can't we just go straight to Paris? Everything about this virtual reality has been instantaneously what I need.
ID, ma'am.
Experience. You want a full experience, right?
ID.
Yeah, ticket, ID.
I don't have a ticket or an ID.
All right, you want to go back to the bag check area. Make sure you print out a ticket. And come back so you can get through security.
Dang.
Okay, well, I have my ticket, and so I gotta go through.
What day? Wait a second.
I'll be on the other side. Hurry up!
Dang, I don't. Okay, fine. I what are the signs? He's supposed to be here. I don't read French. How do I know where I'm going? This is madness. Why would I imagine the
ma'am? Are you lost?
Oh my gosh, you speak English? Yes, I'm lost. I'm trying to get back to baggage to print out a ticket or flight to Paris that's leaving.
All right, first I gotta let my dog sniff you. Make sure you're not carrying anything.
Okay, that's
you're
fine.
You're looking a little bewildering.
Okay. Hey,
ma'am, were you in the forest?
Yes, I was. I was in the forest.
Okay, well, before you get on the plane, you're going to have to go take a shower just in case there's any sort of pests or vermin or any sort of bugs that you may be carrying onto the plane. So you want to go past the bag check area to the airport showers. To the airport showers. Amazing they have that in Paris. Okay, fine. This is way too much. Why can't I just get to Paris? I don't know. How do I know where the baggage? He didn't even tell me where the baggage claim area is. I still don't know where I'm going. Oh, gosh. Now I've got a headache, and this is not virtual, man. I'm really feeling this headache. It's like the worst time I've had here. And I'm in an airport. Why would I even imagine this? Hey.
Hey.
over here in the shadows.
Oh, you speak English too. Hey.
Of course I speak English. You're not in Paris yet. I heard you walking around here like a crazy person. That's what VR does to you. That's what they want to do to you. They want to drive you crazy in VR.
What?
And then they won't believe you in the real world. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your head on a swivel.
How you know this? Why are you eating a hot dog wiener? What's up?
Because I'm VR Dave. I know you were talking to my cousin. He's swept up in all this. You can't trust him. Well, I'm the only real thing here.
He said I shouldn't trust you. He said you're a scammer.
He said I'm a scammer?
Yeah, but you know what?
Why would I do that? I gave you a forest. I gave you
animals. Did.
You had some personal information up on the internet, but you knew you wanted that based on your profile.
What personal information did you release on the internet?
Do you want help or not?
I mean, right now, yes, I need the help.
Okay. I need you to kill VR Dave.
What?
He's virtual. It won't hurt or anything. It's not real, but he's the thing that's slowing you down. I could get you to Paris like that. VR Paris, beautiful, top of the Eiffel Tower, restaurant, wine in your hand. I could do that, but I can't win him around. Kill VR Dave.
Yeah, that other VR Dave is the one that caused me all these problems. I could have been in Paris by now. I'm gonna kill VR Dave. Hold on, let me see what I have here. I'll find something there. Oh, good. Yeah, I got a piece of rope here out of the trash. I'll choke him to death. I'm walking back up. Go back up there and I'll find him and I'll choke him.
There you are.
Oh, hey, VR Dave.
Hey, yeah, come on through. I got us some seats.
Oh, amazing.
Mm-hmm. What are you?
Die.
Oh my God! She killed somebody. What? She killed Dave.
Okay. All right. Hey, other Dave. I ran back here. Other Dave. Hey, other Dave. Real VR Dave. Hey, real VR Dave.
Shut up.
Oh, hey.
Shut up. Why'd you come back here?
Because you told me to kill the other VR Dave and you can get me in Paris like that. Let's go.
You got to do VR time. You have to do VR time. I'm sorry. What? I cannot go back to VR jail. You got to take the rap for this one. But afterwards, Paris, instantly, for sure.
VR jail?
And see. And that is a Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Whether you're in real reality or virtual reality, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Eric, for leaving comments. We do this every first and third Tuesday of each month. So come on back around 9 o'clock CST. But until then, let me get the CST. Just in case. I don't want to assume. Some of this going on our way out. There it is.
Yes.
No, it isn't.
There's a logo. And
there we go. That's something. All right. Now we're on our way out.
Yes.